You might already know, at a certain point of your career, you will need to be transitioning from a graduate engineer to a professional engineer. And graduate engineer is it's just a category of that Engineers Board of Kenya uses to categorize anyone who has not been licensed to offer engineering services. Trusted, it means that you're working under someone. That is a category that is defined by the Engineers Board of Kenya. And honestly, before I continue, I just hate it when employers adopt these two and they call job positions graduate engineer. That is not a job position. It's a category for EBK. That said, if you are transitioning to professional engineer, in your application form, you need to fill an application form. And on this application form, you need to have references. And these references are 3. So it's not like this is not like the job references, the job references, sometimes they might be contacted, sometimes they might not be contacted. And I'm not saying that you pick anyone for your job reference, but I'm saying you have to pick and select carefully the people who can speak for your experience with the EBK, because they will surely be contacted. And these 3 people, they need to not just speak for you, but be able to spare time to write references for you. So it's someone who will see the email and set aside time to write a reference for you. So mostly you find these are people who are senior. So you need to take time to remind them, have you seen an email from EBK? Have they sent the letter to you to do a reference? So you need to keep reminding them. But it should be someone who can be able to take time to write a reference for you. So how do you pick someone to write you a reference? Because for you to be called for the professional registration exams, you have to have a reference from at least 2 of the 3 referees. So if 2 respond, you are called automatically. So how are you going to choose who to be your reference? Your first reference is decided for you. It is your supervisor, the one that you put on your part 2. That is going to be your first reference. So your supervisor for your part 2, of course, is someone that you are working under, someone that you have been working under for the project that you are presenting. So that one is automatic and decided for you. But how do you pick the rest of the 2 people? So if you have been changing jobs, just pick someone who you still have a relationship with, someone who can be able to take time and speak accurately of your experience and of your potential. Sometimes you could be working in an environment, but not everyone appreciates what you can do, because you may not be working with everyone there. So you cannot just pick someone because you are working with them. Unless these people are able to speak of your experience and of what you have been contributing when it comes to engineering, do not pick them. So you need 2 more references who are professional engineers. By the way, they have to be registered professional engineers. So you need those people to write your references, and these are the people that you'll be including as your references. And you also need to ensure that you put their correct phone numbers and their correct email addresses, because the way that they'll be contacted is through email. So if you want to put someone that you're working with previously, ensure you contact them. Also, that is something else. Do not put someone that you have not contacted just because you worked with them. Ensure you contact them first and tell them you're registering as a professional engineer and you'd like them to be your reference. And ensure you ask for their current phone number and of course, you'll be calling them, but their current email addresses, because that might have changed. And then put the correct addresses. So this is how you come up with your references for your Engineers Board of Kenya application form when you're registering as a professional engineer. So follow these tips when you're ready to register. If this video has been helpful to you, subscribe, like, share. And if you have any questions regarding professional engineering registration with the Engineers Board of Kenya, put your questions in the comment section and we'll get to them. Cheers.